Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to my channel, a place where we talk about dreams, visions, messages I may have for people, things I am learning, things I am observing, just a place to share as a community things that we are getting as a collective. And so I appreciate you stopping by, and thank you for everyone that has left beautiful comments on my videos, and thank you for everyone that has subscribed as well. I appreciate it so much for helping the channel grow. So today, my message is for all the ladies out there. Because I noticed that these last couple of days, I have really been in this masculine energy. I need to complete my goals. I need to get this stuff done. What I say, I must do. And if I challenge myself, I must do it. So it's been go, 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 drive, 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 get there as fast as we can, just knocking stuff out. And while I do feel accomplished, you may notice that I have my hair curled and I have my super shiny diamond earrings and my sapphires, costume jewelry. But it's a way to drop into my feminine energy, because I noticed yesterday I had the day off and I wanted to read. I wanted to read a book. It was a beautiful day. It was sunny. The birds were out, and I had a to-do list, but those were not things that were a priority. And I've been wanting to read this book, but I felt guilty for taking the time to sit outside to read a book. And I thought to myself, I want to learn. This is going to help me on my journey. I've been wanting to read the book. I have time to do it right now. I can completely put this in my schedule. Everything I had to do was not a priority. But yet, it was like when I went to go sit down, I would think of everything that I could add to my to-do list, or I would start thinking of things I needed to do coming up. And I was distracting, And so I really sat with that for a moment on why I would not allow myself to read this book when it was for my good. It was for the betterment of me. I can learn. I'm sitting down for myself. It allows me to slow down in a lot of ways. But it was almost as though I was in this drive to get things done that I was not allowing my feminine energy to bloom and to blossom. So I work another job. And this is more masculine job. So when I got off work last night, I really wanted to embrace and drop into my feminine energy and get into my creative flow. So before I went to work, I actually wrote myself a letter on the bed, and I set out my earrings and I set out my dress that I was going to wear. And I wrote myself a love note that was just like, enjoy yourself. When you get off work, have the candles lit for the bathroom, take a bath, soak in a warm bubble bath that smelled so fragrant. It smelled so good. Let me tell y'all, it smelled amazing. And it was nice just to get in there and to relax, to slow down from the hustle and bustle that the day threw at me. And yes, we do need to accomplish our goals, and yes, we need to not procrastinate, but we can do it in a loving, gentle way. We can get our stuff done. It's almost like the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise was slow and steady, but he got everything done. He finished the race, but he did it on his own time, and it didn't feel rushed. And yeah, the hare, he would hurry up and do something, but then he'd just wait. He'd just hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. And there's no sense in that, because he ended up procrastinating so much that then it was too late. And so, to win the race. And so it's really important as the feminine energy to embrace it and to slow down and to relax and to culture the things that we love to do. Culture the things that if we enjoy reading, make time to read. If we enjoy knitting, painting, singing, whatever it may be, whatever our creative energy allows, or not allows, because it allows for everything, but whatever our creative energy blooms up to be. And it's always different. Sometimes I like to paint. Sometimes I love just doing makeup sometimes, and because your body is a canvas. You can have any color eyeshadow, you can design your eyes anyway, any kind of lip gloss. I mean, it's amazing. We can choose any color dress. We can wear our hair all kinds of different ways. We can have buns, curly hair, straight hair. It's a canvas, and we design it every day. It's beautiful. And so sometimes to dip into my feminine energy, after I got out of the bath, I just dried off and was warm and comfortable. And I just remember all the smells. It smelled so good and so amazing. And then I just relaxed, and I meditated. I went into silence and just really processed the day, reflected on the day, thought about things I did good, things I may change, and then doing my makeup, making my body the canvas, and just trying new things, and getting into all the jewelry and all, my earrings and different things like that. Like, what makes me feel more beautiful? What makes me feel more feminine in my energy? And then writing, doing my creative skills. So writing, I journaled and wrote, and had the candles lit, so it was dark and the candles were lit, and it was just really embracing and allowing it to flow. And it feels so great when you are dropped into this feminine energy, and then it allows you to connect. Which is why I even started this channel. I felt like I was on this journey, and I couldn't really connect to a lot of people in my surrounding area at the time. I kind of just felt like I was alone, but that's just part of the journey, and we know that now. Or I know that now. But I feel in the comments and stuff when I'm interacting with people that you guys are on the same journey as me. And it feels like we're a part of something. And it feels nice to be that collective, whether it's a group of women or a group of everyone. I love being a part of it. And so it's really I used to be a tomboy. I used to be a tomboy as a child. I played softball, and I just always was one. And so, not that playing softball makes you a tomboy. I don't know what that had anything to do with anything. But anyways, it's really taken me a lot to embrace my feminine energy, or to come into my feminine energy. I didn't wear makeup for a long time, and I still don't all the time, but sometimes I like just dipping down into that and embracing it and letting it bloom. And I don't even know when I start what I'm going to look like in the end. I just go with it. And it's amazing to get into that flow. And there's so many things that can be birthed, so many beautiful creative things that can be birthed when we are in our creative energy. When the woman is in her creative flow, the sky is the limit. There is unlimited possibilities of things that can be birthed. I mean, just think of a baby. How many different combinations can there be? There's so many possibilities. I mean, and then that's what it's like when we come out of the center of our creations as divine feminines. So it has felt really nice today to be in this flow, to have my dress on, to have my jewels on, to have my hair curled, to have my makeup done, to read and relax and take time for myself, to self-care, to love and to nurture myself. It has felt replenishing. It has felt rejuvenating. It has felt nice that I love myself so much that I am willing to transmute that guilt that is within me for taking time off for myself. Because the guilt that goes in the mind is real. It is so true. You start guilting yourself as soon as you sit down. And I don't know if any of you had a childhood where when the masculine came into the room, you're like, oh my gosh, I got to be doing something. like if the father figure or your dad or grandpa or whoever it may be, you know, you were always like, oh gosh, I can't be sitting down. I don't want them to think I haven't been doing anything all day. I've done that so many times. I did that with my dad. Like, I always wanted to make sure he knew that I was doing something, that I wasn't just being lazy. And that's a thing that I think we're shifting from. The women's creativity is not lazy. It's always the first thing that they want to take out of schools. They're like, oh, the creativity, the creative arts, let's knock those out. We don't need those. And then it's almost like that's a physical manifestation of what's going on energetically, you know, like, oh, we don't need the creative arts. We don't need anything like that. We don't need your arts. We don't need your, that's the center of creation. It's the art of creation. That's how things are even birthed. That's why we're here. That's why you're here, because of creation. And art is so important. And I think we're realizing that creating things is important in evolution. And so when this center is accessed by the feminine, when she drops into her flow and it is allowed to the river is allowed to go, it really is limitless. Think of some really mighty rivers, some really long rivers that we have. You know, they can go anywhere they want to go. It really is limitless. And so I just encourage any woman that I'm talking to, or that this message may be for you. I don't know who this message resonates with, but if it does resonate with you, I encourage you to really embrace your feminine energy today. Really be in the flow with things. Really embrace things and let things pass through you that normally may bother you or agitate you, and be a sign of love for others. Be that word of encouragement to someone who needs it. As the Divine Mothers, when I call upon the Divine Mother, I get love and compassion and nurturing, and it feels unbelievable to be in that embrace. And so be that for others. Because no matter what the purpose is that you come up with in life, it ultimately is to serve others. And that is what our opened heart can do. It can radiate. It has so much power. As women, we have so much power to radiate the love, the unconditional love that we have within ourselves. It's beautiful. It can affect so many people in such a positive way. So if you're a woman and you resonated with this video, just give me a thumbs up. I hope that I reached the person that I was meaning to reach. And as always, just like the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.